Hey, everybody. The YouTube streets have been really crowded today. So, I'm going to tell y'all what I've been doing. I've been tidying up my artwork. Okay, I'm back in my seat. I've been tidying up my artwork, and I have to wait till tomorrow for my pens to come. My art pens, my watercolor art pens. So, I'm waiting on those to come, and then I'm going to get back to um, drawing because I was just using my what is it called, Right Tech liquid roller pen, and it's 0.5 uh, pine, and it is supposed to be water based, waterproof. So that's how I was able to get away with doing it for the last two drawings, because my other pens that I use to draw with, um, in the size 1 and 2, they don't work anymore for me. And I really like how this one turned out. Even though I had to use something else, I'm moving my iPad over a little bit. Even though I had to use something else to achieve what I achieved. And I think the boy turned out pretty good. Thumbs up if you watch the replay, please, because I noticed on my last video I only got one thumbs up, and I was like, oh, ooh, okay, y'all. Yeah, so let's get to the chit chat, and I'm trying to see if I'm going to make some flowers on the trees on this picture, or um, just leave it just a tree look. Now, I didn't put any clouds or anything on this picture, and I really was thinking about it, but I didn't put it. Did I put a cloud on this picture either? I didn't put a cloud on this one either. This book is pretty good paper. Now, it's something that I found out about this book while doing it. When I put regular watercolor on the paper, uh, and then I go back over the watercolor with the Ohuhu markers, it works. The markers work really good on this paper. If I laid a marker down without putting watercolor paint on here, it doesn't work as good. It come out like crumbly, like textured, like. And another thing I told you guys about, like, and I found at the Dollar Tree, was this eraser right here. This works marvelous because I erased all his skin color with this to get it back light, because after the coat of paint from yesterday dried, he was looking too dark. So I pushed it back to uh, well, I used the eraser to make it go back lighter. And I decided to just leave his face as is, and not do anything else other than I do want to darken his lips a little bit, because they were really fading. Just the outline of it. Yeah, and his face is a little too long. I said, okay, I'm gonna have to do the face proportions to the body a little bit better next time. But anywho, It looks pretty good though. I'm glad that I decided to do this picture too. And I like this book. What book is this? I forgot the name of this. Oh no, it's in the back. So this is the brand. Me and Bubbles have both have this. How do you open this up? I stuck this in here and forgot all about it. Okay. So it's the Speedball handbook journal. Uh, 200 GSM watercolor. And it has 60 pages in it. So yeah, I really like this book. So um, I am going to get me another one when I'm almost finished with this one. Not right away, but when I'm almost finished with it. So yeah, I can leave it on the Speedball side. So I really like this book. Um, I think I'll still do 2 pages in this book and then 2 pages in the other book. Now, this green on this picture, I did just do it with only watercolor, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get the marker um, that I might want to use and tidy up this side of her picture because I only did this green part right here with watercolor by itself. All right, so let me put these markers right here back in here because I don't use these right now. So how are you doing? The two people that are watching but not saying anything. That's what I'm just tidying up this page um, because the watercolor looked by itself. I didn't want to keep wetting up the page with water, so I decided to just use the marker for now to tidy up the color, and it's working marvelous. Yep, that green looks good. So now that that green is looking good, I don't know if you can tell. So look at how the page was looking with only the watercolor on it, and look at how that one little section I just did looks with me adding the marker to it. So it brought the color out more, so it's looking better. Now the background, the blue background, I don't know if I'm gonna use a blue marker to tidy that up or not. I'm not sure because it's sort of dark. When I kept going over that with the blue watercolor, that one was fine, but this lighter color was not giving me what I wanted. So that's why I decided to put the marker on it. I said I was on the no buy in the last video, but I'm not. I couldn't be on the no buy, so I had to come off of it because I did need some emergency items that I was trying to still use those, but I had to buy something. So it'll be here tomorrow, and I'm happy that I'm going to be getting a new set of pens to draw with. Mm. I'm gonna not do it like I was just doing it because when I did this part and I was taking my time just doing it slow like this, getting the color in, it wasn't having a streak look. When I was just doing it like that, it was giving me a streak look. So I'm not gonna do it like that. I'm gonna do it nice and slow uh, instead like I was doing the first one. So the more things I learn about my coloring supplies, and now I'm implementing all the things that I've been learning in my coloring techniques when I'm using my supplies. I know what to do with them and what not to do with them because every day is a learning process, okay? Every day is a learning process. I think it's better. And this is bumping into my hand. I did color another ATC card today, and I still have to tidy up the first one I started coloring. And speaking of ATC cards, okay, y'all. It's too many people wanting me to do the trading cards when you trade cards with each other. Okay, so I can't do the one with Jess because Jess said that I have to draw three cards or make three cards, whatever it is you choose to do. If you're drawing, pasting stuff on, or whatever you're doing, three with flowers on it. And I'm not really going to be doing that because I have a lot of stuff on my plate right now. One is to fill my sketchbook. Two is to do some of the things I'm already committed to on the YT, and I can't do all of them. Then I had to go to the mailbox and mail um, packages for two things if I was going to be doing those two things. So I can't do both of them. But I don't know if she read the comment that I left at the end of the video she did. Yes, was it yesterday? Well, I had, she was getting off, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do all of them because my sanity won't work with doing all of that. And plus, I already drew out some ATC cards that I was doing to go in my ATC card folder binder thing I have. And I wanted to put those in there because I would like to see some of my updated, um, much improved artwork in my binder, not give it away. I know that's a fun thing to do on YouTube, and I just can't do all of them. I already drew the music instruments specifically for Bubbles, and I can't do all these requests for doing all these different things for ATC cards. And the thing that Bubble showed earlier in her video with the month of July ATC card, the trading card thing, and all the things that you're supposed to do for it. I'm not doing that one either because it's going to be too much on me. It's just going to be too much, y'all. I already know. I'm a lazy artist. I like to do what I want to do when I want to do it, and not be like, somebody want me to do something, and then I'll feel obligated to do it because of woo 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 and woo woo woo, and I didn't sign up to do any of it. I'm like, who said I was going to do? But nevertheless, I love Jess. I love everybody. I'm just not going to do the trading card thing, and you have to mail them out. Did she say tomorrow? I don't know. So that was putting the pressure on me because real life is kicking in over here. I have to do a lot of things. Like today, I was outside doing a lot of garden work, and I had to do it. That's something I have to do because that's part of my life. And I didn't draw anything today. So what I did was, in between time, I was taking a nap, and then I colored one of my ATC cards that I had already drawn out. So I started on that one. I put watercolor on it, and I know I'm going to put marker over the top of all the rest of the ATC card. Hi, Linda. I didn't know you were watching. I didn't know who was watching. So now, whenever I'm doing ATC cards, does not mean that I'm joining uh, in trading cards. I would just like to do the ATC cards. Yeah, Linda. I went outside to tidy up the garden just like I'm tidying up my artwork. So I went outside and tidied up the flower beds and everything, and then I tidied up uh, by watering. I did watering too. He's still feeding the rabbits in the yard. He be acting like a 10-year old. Oh, well, that's good that he still has the kid in him. You know, I think I got a little green on her arm right here. Oh, this is a good color to tidy up her skin color too, because her skin color was done strictly with watercolor. I'm just gonna tidy it up so with this. I'm not gonna touch her face though. That's funny, Linda. Yeah, I love my little garden I have outside, so I'll make sure I take care of it. I don't want to just go out there and plant stuff and never go back out there. Like I planted it and then, waiting on the the good Lord to take care of it. We still have to do some work too. We can't just plant stuff and just leave it as is. So yeah, that's that. All right, so I'm trying to see what else I'm going to do on this side. I don't think I'm going to do anything else on this side. So I do like both of the pictures, and I'm glad that I got this smaller book. And I was telling Bubbles, I was watching this lady named Becky on the YouTube, and I had this book in my cart, my Amazon cart, for the longest, and I never pulled it because pulled the trigger and bought it. But now that I'm glad that I bought it, because I still watch Becky. I still watch her. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. I still watch Becky, and Becky goes outside and color and doodles and color in the cafes outside. And she mainly do like food and people that's in the restaurant, her food that she's eating in a restaurant. Sometimes if she sits outside she'll do a little, like a little landscaping outside, and she always has this book. She always has this book. So she made me get this book. She also, um, by watching her, I got the fountain pens that I have. So I've been showed the fountain pens on my YouTube channel that I have, and because of Becky, that's why I had got the fountain pens back then. But I never bought this sketchbook because I had other sketchbooks back in the day. Um, where these fountain pens at? And she still, it's not in here. She still draws with them on her channel, and I'm gonna get back to pulling those out too, because I need to load those up. I need to load my fountain pens up. I really do. I need to load these up because these are excellent to draw with too. I don't even know why I'm sitting up here talking about I ain't got nothing to draw with. Woo woo woo. So the pen that I was using was this one, and it came in this set of pens that I had for a very long time. These are the what's the brand? The Right Tech fine liner pens that I had got from a long time ago, and they are waterproof. That's the only reason I pulled it out. But it also, I was doing, that's when I was doing journaling or whatever back in the day. I used to write a lot of stuff, and then I used to different color pens. So yeah, I'm gonna load both of my. I'm gonna check both of them out to see if they right without me loading them up, and then if I don't load, if I do decide to um, use them, I'm just gonna pull these out and start back using these because these do very well. They work very well when I want to do work with my sketching. And then I have tons of ink to load the pens with. And then here I am buying these Sakura pens, and they don't even work right. So, like, since I haven't been using this, I know I probably have to load it with ink again. Sometimes I can mash it down to see if some ink will flow out. And, yep, see, I got to load it again. So I wonder how the ink just go away and if you don't be using it. You know what I'm saying? I always wondered about that. So the ink that's was in here the last time I loaded it. So does it just dry out? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy because I was like, I loaded this the last time I was on here. It looked like ink is in there. It's gonna be a mess. Let me move this out the way. If I screw this, maybe I won't have to load it. Let's see. Do I have anything on my hand? Not yet. Okay, let me see. I screwed it down to see if the ink would come down. So I don't know. Is that ink any good that's in there that's just sits in there? I guess not. So I am going to load these pens again. So I'm going to load both of them again. I have brown ink and I have black ink. And I don't know why I'm not just using these pens and my ink. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start using those because uh, I have tons of ink to use those. So back to me drawing. Linda, let me tell you, I tried that method. I tried that method with the my Sakura pens. I unscrewed those pens and it was ink in there. I boiled some water. I used warm water from the tap first. Regular hot water didn't happen. I said maybe if I make it a little bit hotter. So I boiled the water and set all those pens in there. And then I know you're talking about these fountain pens, but uh, it's been a long time since I've had a fountain pen. Yeah, but I did. I'm not gonna go through all the hassle and do the fountain pens again because dipping them in that hot water because that was crazy. When I was like, oh, I'm gonna see what's happening with my art stuff. This one, I don't know if you can see the ink barrel looks like it needs to be filled up, but that brown one should have worked. So this the one with the black ink in it. I put black ink in this one, and I put brown ink in the other one, in the green one all the time. So this one does need to be filled. I can see that this one needs to be filled, but this barrel on this one, it's ink in this one. It's ink in this one. The black part that's right here is ink in here, but I'm gonna load it again. I'm like, it'll be all right. All right, so that's that about that because I love these. I love these, and these were not cheap. I paid good money for these to have these, and I don't know why I'm not using it. And here I am buying a cheap pack of 5 pens of Sakura, and I could just be using those. I could just be using those. Yeah, so let me move this out the way. I'm gonna work on my little ATC card. That's why I said tidying up my artwork today. So I did some tidying up on those two pictures, and I'm gonna go back to these little ATC cards. Let me just put them on this paper. And now, all of us like to use certain things that we like to use to do our artwork with. And it's no right or wrong way when we see each other doing stuff. Um, we just doing what we want to do, doing what we got to do, right? We just use what we want to use because we like using it. That's it, and that's all. That's all I got to say. I wonder if this jelly roll was working the other day. Now the jelly roll ain't working. I tell you, these supplies. Okay, there you go. It came out because I was like, look, I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time. You have to constantly buy art supplies to do all your artwork. And, this ain't working, that ain't working, this ain't working, that ain't working. I'm like, okay, you know what? You know what? This what's gonna happen. I'm gonna load those fountain pens. I'm gonna load the fountain pens. Yeah, I made this guitar a couple of days ago. Because Bubble said the theme for the ATC cards was for hers, the one she was doing, was a music instrument, something. I didn't know it was an ongoing thing for the whole month, 30 days, girl. I did not know that, but I was like, you know what? Yeah. So you bought the white Posca pens. Now I do have those other pens, white marker things that Bubbles told me about. The artisan marker thing. I don't know about this because I don't. I told Bubbles this, shake, 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 pump, pump, pump. You have to do these like that too. And so I don't even know. I'm scared to try to put it on here. This one, okay, I got a whole pack of them. I'm tired of buying stuff too. I'm tired. I'm tired. Even though I love doing this artsy stuff, I do. I mean, even though this came in a pack of 12, which it should have because the Arteza marker is gonna crash and burn on you, or you're gonna have to change the nib. You're gonna have to do this. You're gonna have to do that. Can you unscrew this too, girl? I'll be unscrewing stuff if I can. Look, you can't even unscrew this. All you can do with this is take the nib out and change the nib. So let me see if it's a window. Bubbles always talking about there's a window on there and you can tell if it's something in there. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so anyway. Okay, so a little ink came on my finger, so a little marker rather. Let's see if it do my dots, okay? Let's see if it do my dots better. Is it better because I did just use that other pen? Yeah, no, not. You have to constantly do it. You have to constantly do it. It works a little bit when you want it to. When you want it to. That's the thing about these. That's the thing about the studios. That's the thing about these artisans. These pens that you have to shake. I'm not a fan of. Okay, I like them. I like them. I like the pigment when it comes out and it works. I like it when it does that. And but When it don't work, you be mad, right? You be mad. You be mad. I be mad. I be like, this is crazy. I'm tired of this. Why we can't just have our supplies that just the ink just come out and it's good? Why we got to have the ones that shake and it's good? Okay. Why we can't just have the ones that you don't have to shake and pump and change nibs? Why they won't make stuff like that? And who told them this was good? It ain't. Who told them this was good? It ain't. I was like, that's crazy. Yeah. It eventually comes out, Linda. It eventually comes out. But look at the struggle. You be on the struggle bus just to use it. Who wanna do that? Like blah 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 blah. Do that. Do this and do that. I'm like, ugh. You said don't lose control. Look at all I had to do. And then Linda, it wanna stop on you. It's about to stop. So how long it's stopping. It's stopping. So I'm back to this again. I'm back to shake, 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 and pump, 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 pump all over again. You doing it again. So blah, 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 woo, 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 do, all over again. It's a little white on the paper, so I'm gonna get that too to help me out and use it. Oh, let me see. Okay, some ink came out. I forgot. I almost forgot I had some dots at the bottom of the card. You do too? Yeah, because that's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy. Crazy. I'm gonna buy me another fountain pen. You know what? I'm gonna buy me another fountain pen and I'm gonna load it with white, okay? When I do use the fountain pens, they don't run out. They don't be like running out. You ain't got to shake them up. The ink be in there. Now, the ink ain't in there because they've been sitting or whatever. And like I said, they've been sitting for a while. And I'm just gonna have to roll with the flow, you know, do what I know. It's supposed to be some designs on this guitar. I'm trying to get around to it and do it. I'm trying very hard to get to it. And this ATC card over here, I don't want to touch this paint. I don't want to touch this paint because the paint is not a it's wet. Okay, and I do got my little dryer over here. Uh, let me get this off like this because it's in the way. It's in the way. Yeah, I just want you know I wasn't even coming over here to vent about supplies. It just happened, girl. It just happened. So I do have to, like I said, tidy up these two ATC cards before I move on to the other ones that I drew. I hope y'all don't fly around. Don't move around. Okay, done. Done with that too. You just gonna dry on your own a little bit while I talk. I know everybody be taping theirs down. They tape their little ATC cards down so they won't move. But me, honey, I need to flip. I need to turn. I need to do this. And if it's taped down, I won't be able to do that. So I'm not doing it. So no suggestions, please, about you can tape that down and it won't be moving around. I know, okay, blah blah blah. Woo woo woo. Boo boo boo. That that that. This. That. Okay, now anyway. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm sitting up here doing this. But anyway, we're gonna bring the markers back. Let me move this over. Cause this your spot back here. All right, so now let me find a nice blue marker for the top part and then a nice green for the bottom part. It's not even that dark, but I might want to make it darker. I might want to do some texture. Texture, texture, texture. Because I already did this one with marker. I put marker on top of this already. I had did this one with the watercolor. Then I put these markers on top of this one already. So I know I have to do that for this one too. Yeah, girl. This ain't even saying green. As I'm about to place the marker on the paper, oh, that's not, oh, that would have been so ugly. Let me see this one back here. I'll take this one over that other one. That one? No. So, Linda, have you started painting or anything with your supplies that you had got? Because I really would like to see what you come up with. I know you keep showing your coloring books, but I want to see you create something, girl. I want to see you do something. So how about that, Linda? How about that? Now that looks pretty good, okay? That green looks pretty good on here with the marker added. And where is everybody at? I mean, everybody just be floating away and not participating in my live lately. This marker right here is juicy, okay? It got a lot of juice up in it. It's like real wet on this page. It's super wet on this page. I'm trying to pick up some of the wetness. All right, we're gonna roll. I don't know this. I don't know why it's just doing it. Oh, you did. Okay, you prepped some of the coloring pages with the watercolor background. Okay, it sounds good to prep stuff ahead of time. Whoop, did I touch that? Oh, I can't touch that. I can't touch it right here. Okay, and right here. Yeah, this marker right here is real juicy. Okay, I'm like, ooh, why is you so juicy? And I also got to do the middle background back there too. So we're gonna let you dry up by yourself. Okay, so you plan on going live tomorrow unless you get diverted. Okay. What's tomorrow? What's today? The second. Tomorrow the third. Okay, that sounds good. Are you cooking for the 4th of July? That's what I want to know. Are you cooking for the 4th of July? Huh? I'm cooking. We're cooking over here. We're cooking a little bit, just a little bit. I'm not going all out. We're not having a gang of people over. It's just gonna be for the small bunch of people that live in this house. My daughter that has the kids, she barely come out the house because she work from home, and she be like, ah, we gonna just stay at home and woo woo woo. I be like, okay, I don't even go there. I don't even go there. You know what I'm talking about? The one that be popping in on the live sometime. Uh, okay. So anyway, we gonna just go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that there. Ooh, that is gonna be too fuchsia, but it's look pretty. It ain't that bad. It ain't like this top is. So let me see. I'm about to touch this in. Tighten up her little puffy sweater sleeve. Oh, I see a dot that I forgot to do to hit it up with the white. So I got something to do with the white again. One little dot. Nope, hot dogs and potato salad. That's it. Yeah. Okay, let me tell you what we bought. We bought some potato salad and we got hot dogs, but we already had the hot dogs. We bought those Frank's beef hot dogs. Let's see what else. And let's see, we're having we don't barbecue ribs and all that stuff no more. We been stopped doing that. So we bought some chicken wings and we're gonna throw the chicken wings on there. I'm gonna make some spaghetti. We got potato salad and corn on cob. I got me some of that summer corn, girl. Yes, I did. I made sure I got me some summer corn, and that's it. I'm not making nothing sweet. None of that. No sweet stuff. No, I ain't doing all that because that's for the birds. That's for the old school people that used to do that. The people that like to do that, and the people that like to continue doing it. It'd be some old person that want to do it. Let me stop. Somebody be some old person, and I'm turning into an old person. But I don't want to do that. I never did it, so I don't want to do that. I'm not that person. So I'm not gonna be like, yeah, you know, that's too light. Um, we gonna barbecue. Yep, yep. What we gonna do? Nope, 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 nope. Ooh, that's too dark. Ooh, you pretty though. Be like, Mary, you cooking? Nope. Mm-mm. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. Okay, the book. I'm trying to do this book right here. Okay, I'm gonna add something else to this girl, but I don't know what yet. Because she is chilling, playing her guitar. So she chilling, playing her guitar, and I gotta think of other things to put on here. So when my brain finish doing what it needs to do to come up with something for her, that's when we gonna do what we gotta do. Now, what I was planning on doing was putting some flowers on the bottom part of this guitar. Now, the plan, what color, what kind, and uh, will it show up on this dark color, one of these markers? That's it right there. That's the kicker right there. Now I can. Where's that little white pen at? Okay, let's see if it works again. Is this it? The RT? No, that ain't what I want to use. Where is that? Okay, this right here. This jelly roll right here. And you look, the jelly roll got a lot of ink up in it. It got a lot of ink. Let me give it a little scuff on the paper. Okay, so okay, it's writing, girl. Now, like I was saying about the color showing up. Now the color might not show up on it, but it can just be like uh, it could be just the white pen on it because I don't know what's gonna happen with the color. We ain't even gonna try it either. All right, so we got a little bit of that right there. I'm trying to see should I make some decorations around this part because it looked kind of plain. Okay, guitar got a couple of more things. Okay, and guitar. Let's see what else I can do for you. Let's put some white lines on this down here. What else guitar? Well, I don't want to overdo it. We ain't trying to overpower the guitar. Okay, we ain't trying to overdo it. Now let me see what else. Let me just put a little white dot in the middle of these so it won't look so chocolate on the page. Chocolate. Ain't nothing wrong with a little chocolate, but we can't have it in too chocolate. Now I did redo the lines on the guitar with that brown pencil that I told you I had to use, brown pen that I had to use until my other ones come. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. Uh, I'm not gonna try to do nothing else to that. So the guitar has a few things. Not sure if I want to take it further. That's good enough because when you do too much, it be too much. Okay, when you overdo it, it's gonna be overdone. The card already got all these decorations on it, right? So it got decorations. Okay, now if I take my pen, my white pen, what's up, Amy? And I take my white pen and start putting more decorations, like drawing like little dots and all that stuff all over the page. It's gonna be overkill. So I don't want to overkill this at all. I'm not gonna overkill my card. So we're gonna leave that one alone. We're gonna go back to this one. Okay, so now that's it. All right, so now let's I need this. The pen, the thing I hate over here. Hi Mary and everyone. Girl, who is everyone? I'd like to see these everyone's and whoever you talking about. Just me, you, and Linda. Oh, you did, Linda. Well, ooh, girl, look, I shook this and it is so much ink on here that I cannot even use this. I can't even use this to put it on my card. It'll be a mess. Messy paint. See, the stuff be messy. This stuff, uh, girl. Thank you, Amy. What's the name of my record player? Yeah, don't you hate when that happened? It was flooded with the paint coming out of it, and then it would have been a disaster if you wasn't somebody that was using this all the time and stuck it on your paper, right? then your paper would have been flooded with a lot of white stuff all over your paper. And this is a bad design that they came up with. All of them, all the brands. I ain't talking about just this Artesia. All of them. Those Tootie Arts too. I'm putting it on out there. Those ain't. They just like this. They just like this. Get on your last nerve, okay? Get on your last nerve. Okay, I'm tired of getting. What's the name of my record player? Oh, Jesus. Um. Okay. I just went over to my record player to see the name on it because I wanted to write the name of the record player that I have on here. But girl, that name is long. It's a Audio Technica. Girl, it is not enough room, and I'll be writing very small, very small. Let me see this white pen. Let's see if it works. Let's see. I don't think Technica gonna go on here. Let me see. Let me start at the very end. Technica. And if that's not correct, that's good. Okay, Audio Technica. Okay, we put that on there. Woo. Okay. All right. This card needs some more decoration. So what I'm gonna do? Well, I already wrote it. Your chat message came a little bit too late. All right, Amy. See you when you come back. Okay, let me see. What else can I do on this book? The book, the book. Write something. Let me see. Music. Okay, let me write music. Uh, Poetry. Okay, words jumping all off the book. Okay, so anyway, so we got some little words on there on both things, and uh, what else? What else can I do? I already know the norm: dots, circles, uh, flowers. What else? What else can I put on here? Uh, this how I be, y'all. When where I got this? What that pen at? Let me see if this works for me again. See if you can write some stuff. I mean, do some lines. I don't want the lines to be real thick anyway. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Fail, fail, fail. Where my blue at? Which one of these blues was I using? Was I using this? Let me see. That was a fail. Get that off of there. Okay, yeah. All right, that was a fail. Yeah, but what I'm gonna do zigzags with? This I'm scared of. I'm scared to place this to the paper and it do some craziness. Okay. And this was a fail. This, let's try it to see. Please, Lord, help me not fail at this. Let's do on the other side. Um, okay, that's cool, I guess, for what it gave me. I gotta wait till that dry up. Okay, so, oh, girl, this is more than a notion to color this stuff. When you're low on your supplies, when you're low on supplies, got a toothpick? Nope, I don't have a toothpick. I wish I did have a toothpick, but I don't buy toothpicks. You buy toothpicks? I don't buy toothpicks. Um, what else I got in this room? I don't know. I don't know what else I got in this room to make it come through. Yeah. Make it go down. Yep. Let me see. Because this isn't a lot of ink on there. And I was like, that's cool. At least it ain't crazy, crazy looking. But yeah, 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 yeah. The world is crazy. Crazy. So, what I was gonna tell you too. Oh, I did. Oh, I did use my Neo twos, and you, Linda, you got. Let me see. You got the large set of Neo ones, right? Is it the ones, or did you get that large set of Neo twos? If you got the ones, tell me how you like them. They write like crayons. Do they write like crayons? Because you can't use water with them because they're not water soluble if you got those. So uh, I do like that you got some of the supplies I was wondering about having. That I wanted to get, but felt like, am I gonna use them if they like crayons? I was like, am I gonna use them? So I was like, I'm not gonna buy them. And so, yeah, you got the ones. Okay, so did you use them on anything yet? Because I didn't see if you did use them on anything yet. I would like to use them on something. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna put y'all to the side. Okay, this ones I love them. Yes, they are like uber smooth crayons, and I discovered the Malibu blender crayons work with them. I discovered the Marab. I don't know. Marabou blender crayons works with them too. Okay, what are the Marabou blender crayons? So that's another brand that you have. Yeah, because you be buying a whole lot of stuff, girl, to try everything out. So the Neo ones are super smooth. Okay, so yeah, show them tomorrow, cause I want to see how they work. Uh, because those regular crayons, that Crayola stuff is trash. Okay, I don't like them. They trash. Yep, I said it. They trash. I said it. They trash. I don't like them. I said I don't like them. All right, this is my other page that I have to do. So I finished these two. So I'm gonna start slapping some color on this while I'm doing this video. Paintbrush, my towel, got all this other stuff on it. And let me put these markers back in here because I'm gonna leave those little two ATC cards alone. Okay, well, I can't wait to see you pull all these supplies out tomorrow. I know you probably weren't planning on doing it until I said all this, but yeah, so I want to see it tomorrow, girl. Let me put y'all over here. And let me put these. Now I might use those Neo twos because I wasn't even planning on using the Neo twos on my other artwork. It was just like they was on my desk and I pulled them out and started using them. So I might start using them again on this. So Oh yes, this is another thing, Linda. You know, what's her name? What's her name? Lori kept on getting on me about the Gamasol, and then what's the other girl name? Somebody else was in the chat that night. Um, Somebody else was in the chat that night. I can't remember who it was, but she kept on getting on me about the Gamasol. So the other person told me to use my. I don't know if you was in the chat that night. The other one said use the yeah. Yeah, that's what we got to do. If it's on your desk, be like, ooh, let me just go ahead and get that and use that. So the Gamasol, I threw the Gamasol away because she was like, it's poisonous, it's bad for the use in here. She was asking me, did I have my window open? And I was like, what in the world is you talking about with this Gamasol? So I asked her questions about it because I was coloring. I didn't feel like, researching it, but I did research it the next day. So anyway, so okay, I'm not going to. Okay, my husband asked me, was I making the fish tonight? Yeah, shoot. Oh God, he texted me. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. Okay, I'm making a video right here. Okay. All right. I answered the food question. I answered the food question. All right. So let me move these over. So I was talking about the Gamasol because I had to move my water containers over because this big marker thing is in the way. Um, the what I was trying to say, I lost my train of thought. Oh, the other person said use my black Jamaican. She said I use black Jamaican castor oil. So then I was like, okay, I got some black Jamaican castor oil. So I got my black Jamaican castor oil out. Of course, it wasn't moving around like the Gamasol. It was like harder to make everything move around. And then I was like, but eventually it does move your what is it that I was using? Hold on, because the oil pastels, is what I was trying to use that night. I was using the oil pastels. When I'm talking about trying to use, I was using it, and yeah, and so then she kept on saying, and that wasn't the only time she said that to me when I used it. She said it on another video before, and another video before that. I stopped in the middle of the video, girl, and I was like, "Oh Lord Jesus, help me, please, for sending this angel." She keep on warning me about this Gamasol, and I said, "You know what? I hear you now. I hear you. I hear you." And I said, "I'm gonna throw it away," and I did. I threw it away because I was like, "This girl done told me about this 3 times when she watched my video, and I'm sitting up here still using it, and so I'm not using it no more." So now the castor oil will work also. I have both. Okay, so you have both of them. Yeah, but it was okay. This is what I think about the castor oil. The castor oil is kind of thick. The castor oil is moving slowly because it's thicker than Gamasol. It's thicker than Gamasol. So other people said they was talking about some people use baby oil. So I went to the store and got some baby oil, and the baby oil is thinner and it works. The baby oil is thinner and it works, and it moves your uh, oil pastels around on your paper like the Gamasol does. So I said I want to keep my castor oil for my hair and my beauty products or whatever I'm doing with that, and use this baby oil to do it with, and it smells good. Okay, okay. Now, since I got that ran out my system, wasn't trying to go there, but it happened. All right, so this little dude here, I got to make him look better. Why is this on the page? I do not know. Girl, I done put some. Okay, I need this water closer. All right, so let's see. I always make the boy stuff blue. I don't think I'm gonna make his jacket red. Um, Yep, yep, yep. I said the struggle is real with art supplies, and you constantly have to buy because you want to make it better. You want to make your coloring experience better. So you get on your computer, your phone, however you make your purchases, and you start buying the stuff. Now you're sitting up here with a ton of supplies that some of them you don't even use. And then you're wondering, why did I buy this? Oh, you bought it because you thought it'd be a great idea and that you would like to use it. Yep, that was it. But then you don't even use it, and now you're sitting up here like looking at it like I need to sit this out and maybe I use it. AKA carrying the ashes over here that I bought them and then wasn't even using them. All right, so I got some clean water over here too. I got to pick up some color that I got on the windowsill right here. Yeah, now I'm sitting up here like, you know what? Just watch what you buy. Don't just jump on the bandwagon because everybody going like this is like this and this is like this. Um, I'm just not gonna do it no more. I'm tired. You know when you get tired, you be tired, right? That's the dirty water. You be tired, you just be tired, and you're not gonna do it no more. You just not. I'm not. I don't know about y'all. I know about me. Let me do this window out here. And then I know you're not participating in no ATC card thing. Um, I know you're not doing it. Um, because I ain't never seen you do it. Have you? Did you participate in Bubbles ATC card thing that she had a while back? I don't remember if you did. I was looking at what you had put on the about tiny things. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how to. I'm trying to see how I send Jess a message because she, I think she put me a um in the group thing for the ATC cards, and I was like, I'm not doing that because it's too much to just put somebody in a group with something. I don't, girl. How do I get in contact with this lady? Do I go to her page and about me section, email something? I don't know because I'm like, I'm not doing that. I had no plans on doing that. So I don't know. And the other person that I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out how to get in contact with her. Yeah, I was like, maybe that's why. But I was like, oh no, I can't do all of this stuff. Oh, she not feeling good. Oh, yeah. And it was like one day when I came home from being outside, and I was just like looking. I was watching a gang of replays, and I just sat down and just kept on drawing stuff on the cards, and that's how I ended up making all of them. I wasn't trying to make them because I was trying to be in nobody's trade offs with the ATC cards. I'm like, something happened. I don't know what happened, but something happened, and I'm already up into some stuff that I wasn't trying to do. But we gonna talk. I'm gonna find out how to message her. Well, she gonna find out from the other person. Oh, the other person that she paired me up with, she wasn't even on the live that night anyway. She wasn't even on the live anyway. I don't think she was. And I was doing something while I was um looking at the live that night. I was doing something, and I wasn't keeping up with the chat and stuff like like as if I had my undivided attention just looking at it. So I ain't worried about this painting right now because I'm gonna go over it with the marker. I guess the page, because the purple came from the other side, the wall gonna have to be something that's gonna. First of all, is that watercolor? I don't know what that is splattered on the back of this page. I'm gonna try to get it off. This door is not straight at all. The lines on this door is not straight. Yeah, I don't know what it is that when people see you doing something, that she doing it too. No, 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 no. I never wanted to do all of that. You got too many rules because I was telling Bubbles about the stipulations on certain things that people do on YouTube, and Bubbles said she wasn't doing hers like this. This is what I told Bubbles. I said, Bubbles, I'm letting you know that I think this is sort of like a grab bag when you pull somebody's name, and then whoever you pick, you just mail you. That's who you mail your stuff off to, or they mail you what they mail off. But Bubba said hers wasn't going like that. So Bubba said hers was going like you post what you willing to trade on the community page, I guess you post it, and if that person sees what you post and you see what somebody posts, then you say, "I want to trade with you." You tell that person, "I want to trade with you," and that person say, "I want to trade with you," and they pick what you got, wanted what you got. Then that's cool. But Jess said, "Back draw three things with flowers on it, and you got to make three of them, and you got to make three of them." I was like, "Oh, how did I get in this um situation? I don't even know. I'm not making no 3 flower ATC cards. Three stop. I'm not making no three. That's not. Oh my sad. This the ugliest dog ever I made right here, but we're gonna try and make him look cute on this page. Cause I told her I've been in some grab bags in the past, and people done gave me some crappy stuff. Cause I said, what if that person wanted to do the ATC cards, but they send you something that you don't really like? So when Bubba said you can pick, I said, okay, that sounds better. But Jess said that you just got to do the three with the flowers on. What if the person sent the person that you got? I'm not talking about the person that you picked for me. Let me clarify that. I'm just saying in general. What if that person send you some crap? Okay, what if that person's stuff is not up to standards and it's up to some crap? I don't want just some crap. I spend too much time drawing, painting, tweaking, trying to learn how to use these products to participate in something um, that I'm not gonna want to participate in because of a bad experience with grab bags. Like that grab bag be grabbing, girl. Yeah, like the grab bag from the past messed me up. Tell me, grab bag from the past messed me up, Linda. Yes, that one. I'm like, I ain't got no time for no grab baggy situation. You remember that story? Yeah, that story was everything. Look, I'm going down too far. I'm onto the floor down here, still putting purple. Let me get this purple off here. I had did that on one of my other paint pictures that I did, and I was like, yeah, you got you went down too far. Linda, you are hilarious with these sayings that you be saying. Yeah, I ain't trying to get caught up. I ain't trying to get caught up, Linda. And I wasn't planning on drawing, and I wasn't planning on drawing nothing else because, like I said, when Bubbles had mentioned talking about the guitars, I was like, oh, I ain't drawing no, I mean, a music instrument, something dealing with music. She didn't say instrument, something dealing with music. I was like, I ain't even drawing nothing with no music. I just drew a lot of stuff. I made a whole lot of ATC cards too, to make it so bad. I'm like, then to go back to the drawing board and make some more stuff. Right now, I'm trying to concentrate on this artwork that I sat to the side, didn't color it, didn't paint it, didn't color nothing in, just draw, and then I need to do all of this stuff because what it's gonna do, sit to the side. It's just gonna sit to the side. Then I'm gonna be mad. Yes, I'll be over here getting mad at the YouTube, like, ugh. That's how I be behind the scenes. Now here we go again. Just like the what I'm trying to say, just like the what is it? The rainbow. You know the rainbow thing that we're supposed to be doing. I was like, I can't. You know what it is though, Linda. I cannot do everybody else's thoughts, their thoughts in their head that they come up with. Okay, let me wash that off first in the dirty and then give it some clean water again. Yeah, the thoughts that people come up in their heads, I can't do everybody's thoughts. Everybody's thoughts be all over the place, right? Their thoughts be all over the place. And here we go, be like, I can't do it. I ain't got, too many people thoughts in my inside of my head ain't gonna work. I'll be like, I gotta go take a nap. Your thoughts is crowding my space. I ain't letting nobody rent too much space inside my head. I can't let all these people rent space inside my head. I love watching everybody's videos. But when they try and tell me to do some stuff, oh no, I am not. That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not. Nope. 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 And I have had several attempts on my sanity on the YouTube. Okay, on my sanity, you cannot come over here and invade my sanity, talking about do this and do that, do and do and woo 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 and woo woo woo. Cause it's gonna be like a no to the no no no. I can't do it because I can't do it. Okay, yeah, you have to pick the challenges that work for you. Right, okay. I can't do any challenges for the junk journal because I don't know enough follow orders. Yeah, okay, I can be. No, I'm not good at following orders. I'm not good at following orders. I'm not good at following orders because I'm a leader and not a follower. Okay, I'm a leader and not a follower. So you telling me to do something like attention? No. All right, that wall is coming out pretty good. Yeah, like nobody tells us to do like Mandela Monday. Nobody tell us to do watercolor Wednesday. We just do those if we feel like doing them. Yes, okay, you was just thinking about the same thing, challenges for me. Yeah. The one color challenge. I didn't know that was a challenge. The one color. Oh, that's wait a minute. I got it. I got that confused with the other one that Amy was doing. Okay, so the one color challenge is a good thing. I did that once, I think. The Mandela one, I don't really. I'm not. I bought me a Mandela book, first of all, but I'm not really into Mandelas to continue doing that. So that's that. And yeah, I tried to do the Mandela Monday, um, but I'm not really into Mandelas. Mandela make me want to throw up. And I am gonna color in my coloring books again. It's just that I needed to give my fingers a break from being wrapped around that pencil like that. That pencil was, ooh, it was making my finger hurt. I was like, oh God. Constantly coloring with it back to back to back to back to back to back to back. I was like, I can't do this. Yeah, when I first saw her doing all of them, I wasn't really doing any challenges type of things back in the day. Anyway, um, when I saw Dawn doing them, and I thought it was great to do all of the things that she said, and I was trying to line everything up, trying to do it because I wanted to do it. She didn't say, uh, "Mary, would you do this?" And she didn't sign me up for nothing. I signed myself up to do it, and then when I couldn't do it no more, then I was like, okay, I can't do it no more because it was coming. It was becoming a everyday thing because it was a lot of them. It was a lot of challenges that she had, and I was trying to do all of them, which kept me away from creating my stuff. Yeah, yeah. The main thing is enjoying yourself. Yeah. So it was keeping me away from my artsy self. And I kept trying to throw my artsy self in between all of it, throw myself in between, and then it was like, you know what? If you step away from doing all of it, Mary, you can handle your business doing all the stuff that you want to do. And that's what I did. I said, I'm going to take myself out of this equation. And I did. I took myself out of the equation. Yeah, I know, Linda. I know you've been told me that you don't like tiny stuff. And so you don't like tiny stuff, but I enjoy watching all of you working on your ATC cars and seeing the finished car. Yeah, it's great to see what other people do. Just like diamond painting. I would like to see the finished diamond painting because I do want to buy one and try it out. You know what I'm saying? But I like to see people doing it, but I really don't want to do it. But I haven't bought a diamond painting. Longest diamond painting been out, I never bought it, and I was like, I do like seeing the finished thing. I do like seeing the finished product. Yeah, it is. It. All of us like to do different things. All of us like to use different stuff. All of us like to create different stuff. All of us don't color the same, but we still like something that somebody else did, So it's cool. It's cool. It's cool, right? It's cool. I think I want his couch to be blue. I don't think I made anybody a blue couch. I'm just bouncing all around this page. I know, but I like it. He's not gonna have a multicolored couch. He's just gonna have a blue couch. Why the boy house got heart pillows? That's because of his mama. I think that's why I put his mama on this uh, picture with him. He got his mama doing some kind of headstand. No, her couch is different. So he not where the girl at? She got a different couch too. All of them have different couches. Her couch is no. Okay, she got different pillows and her couch is curvy in the back. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying not to look at the page now. Her couch is curvy at the top. Her couch goes straight across, and but she got different pillows and she got little dippity doos underneath her couch. His couch isn't like that. He got there's some hard pillows on here, so I guess we're gonna make them red. But and that's because of his mom. And the legs can be brown, I guess. And I think this floor can be. Oops. Why did you touch that? I didn't even know this brush was gonna touch that. This bottom of the page, it really gonna get a. It's gonna have to get a marker on it anyway. It's gonna get a marker. So, but I don't want this color to be interfering with it. And I done put some blue on here. Okay, let me leave that alone. So yeah, and when I'm on, I'm on the I'm on the couch. Um, I'm just gonna do the whole thing red. I ain't gonna try to dodge the circles because I could just throw. Hopefully the marker works. Hopefully my pen works or whatever to make the circles back white. Okay, so his pants. All right, pants. I don't know. I guess he's gonna have some blue pants. The boys always have on blue pants. No, this other boy I just did, he got on black pants, I think. Let me see. Did I make his pants black? Yeah. Okay, he does have something blue on, but he got on black pants. You like his basketball rim and his basketball I put on here? I was like, I think I want him to have something on his shirt. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a basketball rim and a basketball. Okay. So his pants is black. So his pants not blue. Because I was like, am I gonna make all the boy pants blue? Yeah, Linda. Linda, all the time that I've been on YouTube for years, uh, the coloring community is the best one so far. The coloring community is the best one. And I can't complain about it. I like it. Yeah, I like it. All right, so now, since this is on my desk, okay. Since it's on my desk, right? Let me see how that is. I don't want it to be messing up. Oh, in between the boy legs supposed to be purple. I'll get back to that. Okay, Linda. All right, Amy, you back. Amy, did you know that I'm not participating in Jess's ATC card thing that she got going on? I don't know. I can't do all the stuff. I can't do everything. I only can do oh so much stuff. I said she done paired me up with somebody in her video. I was like, hold on now. I did not say I was doing this. And you know me. Then I have to make three ATC cards to send to the person. I'm like, nope, not doing that. Nope, I'm not doing that. I'm not making three things. I'm not making three things to send to somebody. I'm not. I'm like, how did I get in? How did I get in this? I did not know that you had to send three. She said you had to send three things to the person. I was like, oh, who told? Who said what? I did not know the rules and regulations to this ramification, girl. I did not know. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't know the rules and regulations to what all this entailed in. You should have told me. You should have told me that she was talking about you gotta send three, make three cards to send to the person. I'm like, oh, pump your brakes. Wait a minute. I did not know what I was in. Linda told me that she wasn't feeling well because I was going to try to, I don't know, email her. Because how do I get in contact with her to tell her that I'm not participating in it because I don't want to draw nothing there. I'm trying to finish up all my artwork that I already drew and colored. And I'm not about to draw no three flowers. I'm not. Oh, Linda back. Amy, you too funny. Just do it. What? Just add some flowers. Nope. I got some ATC cards that got flowers on it, but I wasn't planning on giving those away. No, that Linda told me that Jess wasn't feeling good. Yeah, Jess wasn't feeling good. I said, oh, I didn't know. Okay, let me read this. Marry what you get back. You make like more than what you want. Oh, girl, hunty. Linda is not making no ATC cards because she don't like tiny things. She do not like them. She don't like tiny stuff. So you just gotta roll that back, girl. Sister girl, you can roll that back, roll it back. What she ain't gonna do is make some ATC. She ain't making nothing tiny. What you ain't about to do is get her to do nothing little. She ain't making nothing little. And by the way, y'all, by the way, I don't know where Bubbles at. Bubbles at work. I know he probably got some type of situation going on. But what I do want to know is what was going down earlier in Bubbles' chat, because Bubbles said that y'all could ask me something. Y'all could ask me woo woo woo, but I don't even know what the woo 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 was because I came in and I was lost in the sauce, and nobody would say nothing after she said that. Then I was like, oh, okay, okay, I'm just not even going. All right, this is how it was in my mind. Y'all. I was like, okay, I don't know what woo 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 happened. I don't know before I got on here, so I don't know what was being said or whatever have you. Yeah, you get tired with frustrated with tiny things. Ain't no need of you doing it. Ain't no need of you doing. Bubbles characters having hood cousin Pookie and them. Oh, hey Taylor, what's up, Taylor? Um, yeah, cause I was like lost in the sauce. I said I don't know what they talking about, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Cause if they want me to know, they'll keep on talking. Girl, see how good lead me here, cause you talking about me. I am not talking about you, cause I don't even know what the heck was going on. What the heck was going on? I don't even know what the heck was going on. That's why I said I was lost in the sauce. I don't even know what the conversation was about. And I said, I don't even know. That's why I ain't say nothing else in the chat. I was like, I don't even know what she's talking about. I didn't know what Bubbles was talking about. I don't know who she was talking about. They got something to ask me. Oh, you're talking about Bubbles. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, Taylor. Sorry, Taylor. I misunderstood the message. Y'all are too funny. Okay. Okay. So I didn't I didn't I didn't know what was going on because I didn't get on at the beginning of it, so I don't even know. I was in I was at the tail end trying to get in to get my little watch on before I went out to the garden to do what I gotta do. Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, I came in at the end of the conversation when it was over. Bubbles mentioned your name, and I asked her to not put you in my suggestion. Okay, all right. Thank you for explaining and breaking that down, Taylor, because I was confused. I was like, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know what they're talking about. So I didn't rewatch it to say whatever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know what to. I ain't know. I was just confused. All right, so let's get this. I'm trying to remember how I drew her. I think I turned this book upside down when I drew her and drew her on this. I didn't draw her like this. I drew her upside down so that I could make sure that. Oh, which yellow did I just use? I'm confused about that. I think I used this one. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna draw her upside. I turned the book around so I could draw her, and then now her little fit gonna be this color. And let me get a little brown for her hair. This door in between her arm, and do her skin color with this. Ooh, that's too reddish. He ain't got no real fingers. He just got a thumb and and another circle. But I'm gonna go ahead and fix that later on once everything dry up and whenever I put the finishing touches on here. All right, let me go back. Anyone, anyone, anywho, I was coming over to show support, but let me move down these YouTube. All right, thanks for stopping by, Taylor. I remember Taylor used to always stay to the end, but now she just move around now. She don't never stay to the end. Okay, so hope people ain't willing out too much out here. I might have to peek. Hello. ATC, 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 ATC. What? Amy, you too funny. Amy, what color is this? Okay, it's the brown. Amy, you know, everybody don't like to draw or do small artsy work. They don't like to do it, and uh, they not gonna do it, no matter what somebody say. They're gonna be like, "Ooh, I don't know why they keep asking me. They better quit asking me, because I'm not gonna do it." They don't want to do it. Just like I don't want to do something right now. I want to make his mama hair black. Gotta let that dry up long as I put a little color on there first. Now this hideous dog over here. Linda, can you do it? Cause she can draw Bo's cousins. Ah, um, Bo is gonna have a cousin now, and he got a granddaddy, and I don't know, uh, what she say. Bo ain't no kin to, I don't know him not really. It just be a lot going on over in the YouTube streets with suggestions. Suggestions, suggestions. Amy, Amy, Amy. Off camera, Amy. I'm going to play around, not on YouTube, Amy. I'm gonna play around with the ATC card with the stuff that you sent me, um, and see what turns out because I am not, I like to draw stuff, so that's why I'm having a problem with cutting up scraps and making stuff because the other one I did was a disaster. Okay, it was a disaster. Yeah, none of these people in this book, they ain't no kin to each other. They just school friends. These people in this book just school friends. They not related to each other. All I'm saying a different house, okay? Don't nobody stay together. Ain't nobody trying to be together. What time is it? 7:40. It's almost 8 o'clock. I'm gonna have to get off. I'm gonna let this page dry up, y'all. I'm gonna let this page dry up because I need to go cook because my husband already probably waiting on me to cook this fish. Gotta go cook some fish, y'all. And I made a pasta salad already, so that's what I'm gonna have with that. And thank you for sticking with me as long as y'all stuck with me and watching this video. This live stream. It's not a video. Amy, I don't know if you saw these. So I decorated this guitar some more. So this one was for Bubbles music thing. This one too. Both of them was the music. Okay, okay. These are my two ATC cards. I ain't gonna say they for nobody. What y'all think about Diddy? What about Diddy? Girl, okay, so Diddy. All right, so they decided that they gonna let him. I mean, it's only one thing that they didn't charge him with. I don't know. I don't know. You know, on one hand, these people, it wasn't like he was keeping them prisoner to stay there, was he? Or when they got in, did they get locked in? Were they locked in and forced to do all this stuff and he was giving them drinks and it was laced with drugs? I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of it because I wasn't keeping up with it, girl. Okay, we'll be sure to show I use the Neos tomorrow. Yeah, I want to see. I want to see tomorrow. What time you think you're going to do it? It's not a certain time it's going to be a pop-up like what I did. It's just going to be a pop-up because I'm going to have to be keep on checking my phone for the pop-up because I want to see you use it if it's a pop-up. Thanks Amy about the guitar. And I'm about to go because I keep on talking. All right, y'all. So I see y'all in these streets later on. Um, or tomorrow for sure for the pop up. All right, y'all. Lori, you got on right when I was about to get off, but thank you for coming back. All right, bye bye, y'all.